What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr, which is a game that's actually shown a lot of improvements since the last time I played it. The last time I played it, this game was definitely dubious. Like, it was on the line. It was clunky. Nothing felt good. Like, it didn't run the way that you wanted it to. It had bad performance. The attacks felt like they had a delay on them. Now it feels like a suitable action RPG Diablo clone. Like, it feels good. It feels like a Diablo game set in the Warhammer universe. I haven't really got to the main gist of the gameplay yet, where you start playing with other people, but...
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
In general, the Inquisition in the space...
I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Inquisition and Space Marines don't really get along very well. That's all you really need to know about that relationship. Like, they don't really like each other, because they are kind of like the highest authority and highest fighting forces in the universe. What is this right here? We got like an unlock, so we got 1,200 credits. We got a neural implant that gives us heat resistance. We've got a main implant over here, which looks like it gives us damage reduction from ranged and Psi Focus. That's probably something we want to use. I don't know what Psi Focus exactly does, but it has the word Psi in it, and we are a Psyker, so makes sense to me. We've got a Scythe Auto Pistol over here that they've given us as well, and we got chemical reagents right there that we can use for crafting later on in the game. We are now a level 2 Inquisitor. That's right, the Inquisition is just like Scientology or improv. You level up, you get higher up the chain, people give you more respect. We've got Psychic Focus, and so we've got a spell, Crush. So Crush, what Crush does, at least in the tabletop game, Crush is where you use Psychic Force to punch people, if I remember correctly. You can create like a giant fist out of psychic energy that nobody can see and just like whale them into a wall. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like when Gandalf and Saruman are fighting in the tower. It kind of looks like that when two Inquisitors are fighting each other with crushing blows. 5,000 damage within 5 seconds with the Psyker spells. Did I really? Holy shit, man. I didn't realize that. We got Channeling. 8 damage to all equipped psychic powers after each equipped dealing psychic damage power. Okay. We also got 12 Psyker spells in 10 seconds. Psychic Escalation, which each time a psychic power is used, further psychic powers gain more damage for 10 seconds and it stacks. Ooh, that's kind of sexy. How do I put that stuff on? So we got ourselves a new implant over here. I'm going to go ahead and throw that on in. We've got ourselves a pistol if you're into that sort of thing. I don't know if I want to run the pistol. The Force Staff feels good to me. I like it. I'm going to equip the other grenades so that we get better damage and we get some extra regeneration, some other goodies. We got another neural implant right here too that seems like it'll probably be better for what we're looking for. In our skill list, we have a skill point. And so we can go with Psychic Debuffs. Unlocks the phase through Psychic Mastery. We also have area effects right here. Suppression damage to all area of effect and increased area. Yeah, do increased area. I'm going to be using Bio Lightning the entire time. Bio Lightning is one of my favorite skills when I play as a Psyker in the Warhammer 40K universe. And so anything I can do to make Bio Lightning work better, I think I'm going to stick with. We unlocked Crush with these perks. What does that do? 20% damage at maximum warp heat. That might be the most consistent, but I'm going to try out... to all equipped psychic powers after each equipped damage psychic... I don't know, the wording on that's a little weird. I'm going to go with that one because the wording on the other one's strange and I can't really determine what it actually actively does. Let's keep going. We got a mission to accomplish here. We have Space Marines that need rescuing, as they tend to. The Adeptus Astartes, always getting into trouble and requiring the Inquisition's aid. What will we do with them?
Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thor. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The holodeck is swarming with the local Mongol tribes, and they've sent their champions champions to rally the troops.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Yeah, that lit off some warp heat right there. Woo! We got him now, champ. We got him now, an Apostle of Nurgle. That dude is regenerating at a ridiculous rate. We have a lot of enemies over here. This is a little concerning. I'm gonna go ahead and use my potion real fast to try to get myself lined up a little better. Oof. This is not a good feeling. The plague-ridden. Yeah, well, he ain't gonna be riding any longer by the time I get done with him. Let's go ahead and light this guy. I'm gonna hit him with the Melta Beam. That's what he can have. That's right. Eat it, son. Eat it. Uh-oh. Oh, you fired that the wrong direction, my dude. You fired that the wrong direction. I need another potion. Let's go ahead and dive off this way. I'm gonna hit him with the Melta Beam. That's the only way I can get rid of him. That's the only thing that's like consistently... Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to get charged right now.
I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
I'm kind of wondering what that bottom meter is for them, whether that's their MP or like what that is. I don't really know what to expect from that. Is there any treasure around here or anything like that? It marks it on the map when there is. I figure we'll have to do some running around in order to get this done properly. On the right-hand side, we got a few more bad guys over here. Yeah, go ahead and... Oh, it's only within that aura. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. Yo, did he just put a death laser on me? This dude just put a death laser on me. Y'all better knock it off. Can I not get rid of that thing? That's an annoying ability right there. That's a little bit problematic. We've got a medical resupply over here, so I'm going to go ahead and use my health potion real fast. And we will unlock that. Perfect. There's one charge left on that inoculator. Probably a good thing to keep in mind for the future, just in case. Yeah, go ahead and throw... Ooh. I don't know if I blew myself up with my own grenade right there, but that's a bit of a problem. I'm going to try and stay moving for right now. I don't really want to take cover right there. I wanted to take cover on that side, but I guess it don't want to let me do that right now. Melta Beam! I don't know if that's working. I would like for it to work, but it don't look like it's working for me. Oh, you tried to put some sorcery on me? You tried to put some sorcery on me? A plague Ogren? Yikes, that's not good. Sucks to be that Ogren. Luckily, my ability's just following him around and chewing on him, so we should be okay. I'm gonna use an inoculator real quick.
How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Space Marines, bro. Space Marines. They don't ever understand when they're in a deadly situation.
So be it.
I will probably pop that up right there. I'm gonna light him up about the best I can. But at the moment, we got some very real problems. These dudes are kind of terrifying. My psychic heat appears to be a little bit high too. I don't know how to, like, excuse myself of that situation. Yeah, just keep lighting them on fire, I guess. Come with that bio lightning, spread it around a little bit. Go ahead and swap in right there. Ow! Put a grenade out real fast. That seems to have done something. What that something is, I don't really know. Some of these guys should start to drop soon. We have put, like, a ridiculous amount of damage on these cats. Work them. There you go. That's it. That's the way. Melt those dudes on down. The death effects have gotten a lot better, too. You can actually tell that the enemies are, like, popping and smoldering and melting and whatnot. Whereas last time I played, they just kind of fell over or exploded or did their thing, and it all looked kind of similar. We have a supply drop right there. So we got some more grenades. We got an inoculator refill. We're pretty much full on charges right there, so I'm not going to stress out about it. Our goal is over there, but I'm the kind of person that likes to collect everything on the map. So I'm going to keep on trucking and doing my thing. Yeah, go ahead and give him a little bit of that right there. Let him see what that feels like, that holy imperial flame of the Emperor. Hopefully that'll go find the big guy on that side, and I can just kind of force bolt his ass. Oh, the force bolt releases psychic heat. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm assuming that I don't want to have psychic heat, although it seems like maybe the psychic heat is for our limit break. See, I thought we charged up that meter, and once the meter was charged up, I thought that that allowed us to use our limit break, but it appears to be the exact opposite. I don't know what psychic heat ultimately accomplishes, but it looks like we're not supposed to have the meter that high, I guess, is the final admission that we both have to come to here. It's okay, there's going to be a learning curve. You got to learn your powers when you're going to play a game like this. We'll head on out this way. Suppression resistance. As I recall, when you get suppressed, you start to take a lot of damage, but I don't remember anything other than that. I remember getting suppressed is definitely a bad thing in this game, and I remember it hurting a ton. What's up, kids? How goes the whole unholy war thing? You guys just kind of doing your deal over here? That's cool, that's cool. Big old kill streak right there, I'll take it. Go ahead and unleash some psychic heat over here. Ow. Also get my ass whooped, apparently. Yeah, there you go. You gotta pick the right enemy over here. Got another plague ridden right there. I gotta get my heat down. We'll put a time portal thingy right there, and then we won't move. We'll use this as an opportunity to get our heat down, although it's maxed out again. It maxes out pretty quickly. I'm gonna need to get some heat resistance, I think, because it seems to be... Oh, that's a big dude right there. He's summoning all kinds of nurglings and shit. Okay. Hit him with another Inferno. Anybody that I can punish over here is what I'm going to try and stick to. Get that heat down a little bit. Go ahead and work on some nurglings, although we are eating like plasma blasts or something right there. I don't really know. So we've got the standard bearer right there. Go ahead and put a grenade on the standard bearer. I love the destructible environments too. Makes the game really, really fun and pleasurable to look at. I could probably use a potion. Work that heat down slightly. Go ahead and drop another one of those. Keep going. I don't know how heat factors in. Heat appears to cause some kind of issue for me, but I can't tell you exactly what that issue is. Their master is down, the summoner is defeated, and we've got this filthy banner over here that needs to go. We will cleanse it in the name of the Imperium.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious. I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Alright, well, let's go do it. Apparently, we are an Inquisitor who's being bossed around by Space Marines now. It's kind of a weird situation. This is what happens when you have a power vacuum. Like, the Inquisition technically has the authority to... They technically have the authority to summon and command Space Marines. But, like, Space Marines can be like, no, and just not do what they say, and there's no consequence.
Of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
How did Space Marines get captured? Don't they have, like, a death or victory oath? Alright, the objective's done. What do we get out of it? I love that little animation right there. That's pretty fun. We got another 1,000 credits. We got ourselves a Signum, which I think goes onto our... I think it goes onto our staff. We got physical damage, critical hit chance, damage on cover. Okay. We've also got a Scythe Force Sword. Might be cool. Damage to the Pyromancy, psychic powers. We've got a new neural implant over here, which gives us deflection chances against melee attacks. I don't know how I want to factor those in, but... Like, I honestly don't know where I want to put those in our Psi focus here. So let's say that I go with the Force Sword, right? We say set 2. Take that off. And does that go over there? There it is. So now we got a Force Sword. So I assume that we can fight with that, but we don't really have an offhand to go with it. I guess we could take a pistol. That'd work. So the two staves basically did the same thing. aside from the fact that it just increased the damage of our pyroblasts. Other than that, though, it looks okay to me. Is there anywhere where I equip my spells, or do I get my spells simply from the items that I have equipped? I have no skill points, so my assumption is I probably shouldn't dither too much right here. Can I buy anything or do anything right now? It's still got all those locked, huh? Okay. Well, next mission then. Let's go.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
So these poor bastards right here, these little dudes are Imperial Guardsmen. They're basically the grist-for-the-mill infantry. And your survival rate is not good as a Guardsman. If you ever wake up and find yourself as an Imperial Guardsman, you should try to wake up as fast as possible.
Most remarkable. New log entry. This sanctum gives me the shivers. The iconography is clearly Imperial in origin, and it points to an ancient sect. But the details of these statues look strange to...
Apparently the dialogue was just going to end right there. But yeah, Imperial Guardsmen, they die by the millions. Like, it's not uncommon for an Imperial Guard defending a planet from alien invasion or anything like that. It's not uncommon for them to lose millions of men in a single day. Ooh! Oh, you gave me DACA. Oh, shit, son. Do I have to reload or anything? Oh, I do. I press R and he reloads. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's play around with this for right now. I still have Bio Lightning on my 2. Force Strike is on my 1. We've got Short Burst right there. How does that work? Is it just like a big damage attack? Can I move these around? No, it looks like they're bound. Okay. Well, I'll play this one with some different weapons just to shake things up. Get dealt with, Chaos! I don't feel like I kill things as fast with this weapon, but it is fun to use. I do enjoy me some DACA. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The Praetorian symbolism in the content of the prayer book indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and the 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which is lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Okay. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn these inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this Emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis and a bit troubled. The mural about the scarlet apotheosis and the Imperial beyond is unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on their souls. Our souls. So there's two kinds of Inquisitors. There's radical, and there's basically conservative. So there's hardline Inquisitors who think that you should never do anything that incorporates alien technology. You should never... Can I pop out right here and get him? What about him? No? I'm going to take cover over here. Can I get him? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Radical Inquisitors are more likely to use alien technology and forbidden magic in order to get the job done, and they're more likely to be doing scientific research and things of that nature, whereas conservative Inquisitors are all about kill them all, purge them all, destroy them all, never suffer the alien artifact, never try anything new, even if it's a new type of door, a new type of spoon. No, it's heresy, kill it. And so those are the two factions that go to war pretty frequently in between the Inquisition. Go ahead and teach these guys some lessons. That's what I'm talking about. Fight this dude. Yeah, buddy. Buck on him. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, champ. What else do we have over here? Doesn't look like we have any loot in this area. Let's go up this way. Loot is what I'm most interested in.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Alright. Let's go do this thing. Yup, it's time for us to bust on some enemies. That's what I'm talking about. I'm all out of bullets, so I gotta get up in here. I gotta get into the thick of it now. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing? A Renegade Commander. We've also got a Marauder over here. Do I have, like, recoil or something? I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, they have a Tarantula Sentry Gun. Yeah, that would represent an issue. Go ahead and take that dude out. Give him a little bit of that, yeah, give him a little bit of that good stuff. Let's rescue these guardsmen, get them all out of the cage. Technically, he'd probably have you executed for not taking your... They have poison. Every Imperial Guardsman is given poison before they go into combat so that if they're captured by the forces of chaos, they can kill themselves. And it's expected of you. If you don't kill yourself when the rest of your regiment does, they probably gonna kill you and torture you at the end and assume that you're corrupted by chaos. That right there would never happen in the Warhammer 40K universe. You wouldn't rescue guardsmen who were captured by chaos. You would assume that they were tainted and then you would execute them on the spot. It's the only way to be sure. I know it sounds harsh, but in the setting, even letting one tainted person make it back to a city center or like an urban world can mean that an entire world can be taken over by chaos if they're inhabited by a demon or anything else like that and you just don't know. If they're inhabited by a demon or they've been taken over by a spirit or anything like that, or just if they've turned to chaos, they can start a new cult on that planet or they can cause even worse damage. And so it's like one of those things where in the setting it may... Oh, I'm back on my... Why am I back on that? Yeah, give me my gun back. I like my gun. My gun makes me feel safe. Yeah, light this dude up. Go ahead and give it to him. We're going to go over here. I'm going to try and get some sword strikes in on this side. No guarantees that it's going to work, though. I'm going to throw out a grenade right there. Hopefully that deals some damage, but I don't think a normal bolter is going to be able to take out a tarantula turret. But yeah, these little guys right here.
Humans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Anyways, they would have killed him. They would have killed him on the spot. The second they walked out of the cages, they would have been like, make your peace with the Emperor, bam, to the side of the head. It's just people don't survive in this universe. Chances are you're probably going to be executed, indicted, tortured, turned into a servitor. It's not a good time to be alive. It's not a good universe to exist in. It takes its grimdark thing pretty seriously. There's not a lot of solid outcomes for anybody in this universe. I don't know what these cats think they're doing, but they're grouped up a little tightly, so I'm going to give it to them. There you go. Now we got that lasgun focus fire. Starting to hit some of those critical bits on these enemies. Yeah, light those nurglings up. Let them have it. Give it to them. Our kill streaks are going to suffer a little bit. I can't see this chest down here, but we got a chemical reagent, and we got a new force sword right there. I still haven't figured out... Oh, I can rotate the camera. Okay. Well, I thought it was a fixed perspective. Never mind, then. I learned a new thing today. I can rotate the camera. I don't have to live with the shitty camera angle it gives me. Yay! This is what I get for not reading and not try. I tried Q&E in the first episode, to be fair.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
You are addressing a servant of the Imperium who must be watchful all the time, lest corruption consumes his soul. I'm quite resilient.
So what is your plan?
Yes, the power we draw upon takes so many shapes and forms. A touch of righteous violence, maybe. Or perhaps something more refined. I think I'll improvise.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Oh, that was the end of our episode. Well, there you go. That was the end of, the end of our mission. But also getting closer to the end of our episode. Let's see what kind of loot we got here. So we got a new Purity Seal, which is pretty cool. We've got ourselves Aether Walker Armor right there, which is master crafted. And then we've got Artificier light armor on that side. Not bad. 10 damage reduction and 5 all resist. That's got much better all resist. I wonder which is better in this game. It looks like our armor gives us our special ability. But that one definitely looks like it increases our power a little bit better. This one's definitely better by notion of what it's telling us right there. Let's go ahead and equip our new armor. The clues I have found led me to following conclusions. Recently, a sizable imperial expedition landed on the fortress monastery led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they've suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue, also some space marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Yeah, lying to an inquisitor is a bad idea. You better hope they die on their mission. And people frequently do. People frequently do. Like, a lot of people disrespect an Inquisitor just assuming he's going to die on his mission and he's not going to be able to come back to punish him. But sometimes he does make it back. And when he does make it back, ooh, it's all red and gold and whatnot. Ooh, that's pretty dope. That's a pretty sick outfit. I can feel it. I like it. I assume that this one right here, though, is the one that... That's some pretty dope armor, though, right there, man. That's pretty sick. I like it a lot. I kind of want to wear it, but I guess I'll just go with the red reskin. Does he have shotgun shells on his chest? We don't even have a shotgun, man. Where'd you get shotgun shells from? Set 2. That 4-sword is nowhere near as good as our other 4-sword. That's a Garbo 4-sword right there, even though its quality is higher. Okay. Unless green in this game. No, it's just as rare. I don't know. We've got a purity seal right there. It gives us more warp heat and a deflection chance. We've got signums. I'll definitely equip one of those. And then we've got an epic signum right there, so we'll go ahead and throw that on in. And with that, we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. This is Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. It's been a blast, everybody. If you want to see more, leave lots of likes and comments on the video. And aside from that, hi-do and take care, everybody.